Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into F1 Podcast. Alright, let's move on to our last couple of things. There was some comments in the last few days about Webber saying that F1 was boring, and one thing that really annoys me is that F1 drivers make comments and then journalists make these outrageous bylines and headlines. What Mark Webber said was that a few races in 2008, even if you're a hardcore fan, would be less than exciting. He didn't say that Formula One was boring, but of course that's what it says all over the internet now. And the journalists should
got a story out of nothing, mate.
Themselves.
Yeah, you're right. Got a story out of nothing. Look, I only have to think back to China this year. I thought that was a thoroughly boring race. I don't know too many of you out there who thought it was an exciting seat of the pants type of race.
Spectacle.
But to say that there's a couple of things in F1 that would have put the most ardent fans to sleep, a couple of races this year, look, I think he's on the money. But to turn around and say that Webber thinks F1 is boring is just outrageous. Mark's made some pretty forthright comments, as we know he normally does. He's good for a soundbite about the regulation changes, what his opinions are on them and the like, whether or not the teams will be further apart or whether or not they'll be closer together remains to be seen. But good on him for putting his opinions out there, mate. But 09 is going to be a season the likes of which we haven't seen before, I think.
Yeah, I think just realistic comments from Mark, pretty much as usual. Now, Max, let's go from realism to unrealistic.
Comedy Central here.
Comedy piece of the week, and one of you guys emailed and I said, we have to talk about this. Rubens Barrichello, he's got a big future in Formula One. It's 2008 now, but he still has a big future. He can still win world championships.
He deserves a world championship, quote unquote. I deserve a world championship. Really? What? Sorry? Who's this guy? I was stunned.
Get real, Rubens.
Part of me was stunned and part of me wasn't stunned, if I'm really truthful.
The bravado of the guy is sometimes just unbelievable.
He's got a gall, he's got a nerve, but he's out there selling himself. If you cast your mind back to 2 years ago, mate, DC was doing the same thing, shopping himself around. And Rubens is doing it again, and got DC an extra 2 seasons. Who knows, might get Ruben another season or two if someone buys Honda, that is, because he's not getting a seat anywhere else.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was embarrassing for the most experienced driver on the Formula One grid to have to sort of shop himself around like that.
Yeah.
I deserve a championship. I feel like a young boy. I've got so much more to add. I've got so much more experience than everyone else. I'm still explosively quick. I'm very fast. All this sort of carry on. And it's like, Rubens, shut up, mate. Your reputation precedes you. If anyone was going to hire you, they know all of that. They know what your history is. They know that you've driven for Ferrari and the like. But yeah, a bit embarrassing in my opinion.
Is that Rubens calling now, Max? Do you think he's heard that we're talking about him?
Yeah, and I reckon he'll call back again in a second.
Because he just keeps calling. You won't stop calling. There it is again.
There he is again.
All right, we'll take a break. Back in a sec. All right, Max, Rubens has just called. He's not happy. But I'll tell you what, mate. For all of you Brazilians out there who are watching this, please email us and let us know what you think. There's lots of Brazilian drivers out there, and would you like to see Barrichello to continue, or what's your opinion on Rubens? Because I'll tell you what, Max, he's lost it as far as I'm concerned.
Would you like to see Senna in the seat?
Yeah.
Or NAC?
Are you a PK fan?
Exactly. There's plenty of good Brazilian drivers out there, not only in F1 but in the lower Formula as well. Would you like to see one of them be given a go? Or do you think Rubens deserves to go around again?
Alright guys, well, we're recording this on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, so if you do celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, and we're going to do another podcast in between Christmas and New Year, Max.
Yeah, we sure will. Thank you very much for all your support over the year and for your nice comments, guys.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thanks for your nasty comments as well, you bastards. But thank you to all of our subscribers, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to wish you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy 2009.
Alright guys, we'll see you for the next one soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Boom.